right, y'all, so we've gotten lashes, we've darkened the eyebrows, we just got dermaplaning to kind of even out the skin tone and get rid of all that peach fuzz. But what about the lines and wrinkles? Y'all, I got tons of them, and guess what? There is a semi-permanent solution to that. We're over here at Hilton Dermatology in Slidell, Louisiana to learn all about Botox and filler. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Hi, my name is Dr. Sophia Mai, and I'm a board-certified dermatologist.
Fabulous. And what are you doing on me today?
So we're just gonna highlight and contour her face. I mean, she doesn't need a lot of work, right? So you have great, nice, full cheeks here. You're not sunken in, that's great. But we wanna highlight maybe a little bit of this right here. This is what we call the zygoma of the cheek. So by doing that, we can kind of lift up the skin a little bit, right? And draw the eyes here and away from the lower face, which is, you know, the bane of your existence as you get older and gravity takes a hold. Okay, so do a little bit of that, and we may do a little filler along here, which is what we call the nasolabial folds or the smile lines, and then a little bit of tweaking with some Dysport. So we're doing some muscle relaxants essentially. Okay. The first thing that we're going to do is do a numbing shot. Okay, we're going to focus on numbing this little area so that I can use the cannula.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you just stay still for me. Here's a squeeze. Little squeeze, and then a poke, and then here's the burn. It burns. The burning sometimes hurts more than the needle, okay? And the same thing on the other side. While that hangs out, we're gonna start doing your Dysport, okay? So make that mad face again so I can see those wrinkles. Good, now relax. Okay, here we go. Here's the first little stick. How's that? You okay?
I didn't even feel it.
Good. Squint for me again. Good, now relax.
So Dysport is like Botox?
It is like Botox. It's it's a slightly different molecule, okay? But it works essentially the same way. Dysport, I find, kicks in a lot faster. Otherwise, one is Coke and one is Pepsi. That's how you can think. Exactly.
And how long does it take for this to come in? Just like
Dysport, 3 days. As soon as 3 days, I found. But you know, we say a week to be about safe. 2 weeks, full effects.
So where do you put Dysport?
Anywhere in the face that has muscle. So unlike filler, which is taking up space, filling up a crevice or a fold, neurotoxins like Botox and Dysport, those are the two most common ones on our market. We have a couple of other ones. They target the muscle and the nerves underneath the skin. So if you have a muscle that contracts, causing you to make these wrinkles and expressions, then you attack those muscles and soften them.
And how long does it last?
About 3 months. Some people maybe 4 months. My younger patients, they can get away with doing it like twice a year. That part's done. Okay, we're gonna do Voluma. All right, little stick right here.
Fillers. Can you briefly tell me what exactly they are?
Yeah, hyaluronic acid is what fillers are made of.
Is it really?
That's what it is, okay?
It's just hyaluronic acid.
It's hyaluronic acid with a little bit of lidocaine. It's used to fill in wrinkles, lift, inflate. Some are thicker, right? So we're using like a thicker, heavier, more lift for your cheeks. But hyaluronic acid, if you want to just dumb it down, they're just sugar molecules. Sugar molecules underneath the skin. Okay, take a look. You can actually kind of see.
Oh my God, I can see a contour.
Yeah, okay. You're not a round balloon because we're contouring and highlighting.
What do most people get wrong about doing injectables?
So everyone thinks Botox is the same thing when they're really asking about fillers, for instance. Yes. So, you know, they might look at the lips, a flat, deflated lip and say, well, can I get some Botox for my lips? Or what about this line right here? Can I get Botox there? And remember, Botox only treats muscle. Doesn't treat wrinkles because of deflation or volume loss, for instance. So that's a really common thing. And then the other thing is just not realizing the limitations of what injectables have, right? So, you know, when patients, especially patients who are very hesitant about getting cosmetics, they might come in and go, I'm finally going to do this. All right, I'm going to get 2 syringes of filler, but they have neglected themselves for, you know, a few decades. And what they really need is maybe a facelift, maybe a little bit nip and tuck here, or multiple syringes over the course of 3 months or 6 months, a little bit at a time. And they don't realize that, you know, a couple of little sticks here and there aren't really going to reverse a few decades of damage, for instance.
Okay, now this is the interesting thing for me.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm just sticking a little needle where I made you numb. So you shouldn't feel this. And I'm creating just a strategic little opening right there. That's it.
And this is called the cannula.
That's not the cannula. This is the cannula.
Cannula.
Yeah. So this is blunt. It is not sharp at all. Okay. So I can only get this through the skin by going through that little mark that I just made.
Ooh, interesting.
All right. So we got it in. And now we're going to push. So you're going to feel a little bit of burning, okay? Especially when I come closer here to the corner of your nose. A little bit of burning sensation, just a little bit. Okay, how are we doing? Good?
Kind of freaking me out. You had it under my skin. That was under my skin.
That's what a needle would do anyway, too.
Oh, but you can see the difference right away on that. Oh my goodness.
You're done on that side, okay?
I am?
Yeah, and the only needle mark is right there where I made it.
Oh, goodness.
Same thing. You're going to feel a little bit of pushing, maybe a little burning sensation.
It's like some kind of Halloween something or another right there.
No, I don't know why people get so freaked out about the concept of the cannula. It's actually less barbaric than a needle. All right, we're done.
Wow, whoever said beauty is pain knew exactly what they were talking about. I stopped into the Old Town Soda Shop in Slidell, Louisiana to treat myself to a post-injection treat, unicorn ice cream.